Okay, now that we've set up our QuickBooks and have our chart of accounts, items, and customers matching between the two programs, we can start to go through our daily processes and activities. So it's really quite simple. We go to Configuration, Import, Export, Export to QuickBooks. There's two ways to run your export. One is just to click Sales Transactions, not click on anything else. So I'm going to run the GL report and leave that up on the screen so we can come back to it, and we'll jump over into QuickBooks. Now I'm in QuickBooks, File, Import, IIF files. QuickBooks always requires to make a backup before doing any imports. And the file that we just exported was called QBTrans, open, importing, and the data's been imported. So how do you know if it worked? Easiest way I like to do it first and foremost is just take a look at your profit and loss report. This is the first time I've run this. I'm going to tell it I'm on an accrual basis. Oh, wow, nothing's there. But wait, if you remember, we did this for February. So I'm going to go back to February, and in particular, it was February 14th through the 15th. That won't really matter since I have no other data in this system. So, but just for purposes of the demo, I'll make sure that this matches up appropriately. So there you go. I'll make this bigger. If you look at account 4010 revenue Jet A 598952, and if we pull up FBO Director, so hopefully you can see them side by side right now. And I'm going to go ahead and choose all of the account numbers. Jet A right here, 598925. Those two accounts match perfectly. Revenue at Spruce Creek for Jet A 183.63 matches. I've got 42.062 right there. Everything matches perfectly. Another interesting report that we can take a quick look at, it's not one that I've done often, but I think it is worth showing quickly, is the daily report. We'll use that same date and time range, the 14th to the 16th. I'll hit Summary. While we're doing that, I'll jump back into QuickBooks, and I'm going to take a look at the transactions. So notice here that the data comes into QuickBooks. I've got invoices that came in here. So it's showing I've got 24,325 in invoices, and I've got sales receipts that came in. And what we can do is look, and we'll see similar numbers here in our closing report for the same date and time range. If we scroll down through there, it shows our change in AR, but we had payments. AEG made a payment of that amount. So we're able to start looking and comparing data between the two applications. Over here in QuickBooks, for instance, you will see receive payments from customers, and there you go. There's the AEG payment that we just saw right here, and then the rest of the change in balance. So that's how it works. One last item for troubleshooting, because this does come up occasionally. If you have trouble with the file, here's my transaction file. The easiest thing to do is rename this file to a CSV format. Then open a program like Excel, or in my case, I use LibreOffice. And it's opening up. It's a spreadsheet. File, open. And you'll be prompted, make sure you turn off comma delimited. Click OK. And the reason I want to show you that file is this shows the detail. So if QuickBooks gives you an error and it says something like error importing line 27, it always gives you the last line of the in transaction. You can jump in this file then and start to look at what may or may not be correct within the file. Short version, everything should add up to 0, and you should see everything in the file as appropriate. Hope that helps with your QuickBooks, and enjoy using the two applications.